MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
It's a date that's been circled for weeks, and it's finally here. Opening night on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Houston Astros.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Justin Verlander gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
So striding forward now, Gary Cox. He'll
Leading
get us started in this one under the lights.
Fielder, number 94.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Gary Cox has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His line against Justin Verlander, 1 for 5. Oh, and Verlander loses the handle here. This one's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of, if you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Set to deal on 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Beltran has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he's safe.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Into the box, Michael Lee trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with one away. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A man at third with one away. Oh, and that is right there for strike two.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Gaddis gathers, makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Number 3.
Standing in now, number 3. Hit down the third base line. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 3 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, number 30, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Correa is there, and the side is retired. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up, and the M's are off to an early 1-0 lead. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Randy Johnson is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues. All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, Robinson Cano, maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to jazz when he's catching the ground ball and flipping it to first.
Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's George Springer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing grounder to the right side. He's got to hurry, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. Seattle leads this one 1-0. Stepping in, David Lee. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Lee.
Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Verlander deals the 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit hard back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
Nelson
David Lee has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And a neck high fastball that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first. And he's back in standing. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Springer going back on it, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were two outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Gary Cox waits on deck. Runners are at second and third with one down. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is when he's at his best. Two runners in scoring position, and this is where he bears down. It's almost like he says, all right, I'm in a jam. Now let me show you how good I am.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Carlos Ruiz goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He singled to open up the ball game. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Kyle Seager would be next. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle Seager.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hey. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The next 3-2. This is pulled into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Evan Gattis.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Carlos Correa is on deck. Here it is on 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Standing in, Carlos Correa. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
The 1-2 pitch. A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Carlos Beltran as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here it comes, 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch popped up. Calling for it. Lee, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Once again, a 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. Lee is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for Houston. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in once again, Michael Lee. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Michael Lee.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Now here it comes. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Now here it comes. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. And this is fouled straight back. He'll try again, 1-2. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Gurriel will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, number 3. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 30.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 30. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
In now, David Lee. From the stretch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. This one skied out toward right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. At the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball. 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Now here's the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And he misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 3, Nori Aoki.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nori Aoki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead. 0-1.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Nope. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And now a pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Aoki will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
The batter, catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Aoki. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. His club trails 1-0. Striding into the box, George Springer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Astros hit is going to be for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Flips it underhand. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, it wasn't pretty. He got jammed on that, but he did the job. He picks up the RBI with that at bat, fighting it off, really.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lee backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
First baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Settling in now, Yulieski Gurriel. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at bat.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We played 4 full. Houston leads this one 2-1. Now at the plate, Gary Cox. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First offering on its way. Slow grounder to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the designated hitter, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Seager will wait on the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Lee. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Now batting, number 3.
Stepping into the box, number 3. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's a ball.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Here it comes, 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Digging in once again, number 30. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the belt, the pitch out, nothing doing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner, and he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Yeah, Matt, you know, if you got 100 pitches already in the 5th, I don't see him getting deep in the game at all. This is really at the critical juncture.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. Just keeping him close. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this is down for extra bases. And with 2 out, this might get them both home. In to score, the runner from third. And both runners will score as the lead changes hands here at 3-2. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 30 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head he's on top of the world.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Stepping in now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bregman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Astros 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Lee takes it in. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Nori Aoki.
Here's Nori Aoki. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And that misses 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
1-1. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down 3-2. Michael Feliz is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Michael Feliz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Nelson Cruz.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Riding in once again, Robinson Cano. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And Cano's able to lay off that time. He'll reach on the base on balls.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready once again, Carlos Ruiz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 0-1 pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good pitch, but no offer from Ruiz. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Cox. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Here's another 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
This is turning into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Ready with another 2-2. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. 1 left for Seattle, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. This is foul right side. On its way is pitch number 75. And he pops it up back behind second base. Cano ranging into the outfield makes the play. 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Evan Gattis.
Ready for another chance. Evan Gattis 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Luke Gregerson is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Luke Gregerson.
Now to the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Kyle Seager.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Lee. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. In the ballpark. Big leagues. And as is custom, put in his trophy case.
Yeah, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you...
For a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a move. Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
One and one. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in once again, number 30. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning. But instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So stepping in, David Lee. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here it is. Hit well on the ground to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Mariners forced to settle for 1. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. It's the Mariners 4 and the Astros 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Carlos Beltran.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
On the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. You got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Julieski Gurriel.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Into the box now, Julieski Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 delivery. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Cruz moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Stepping in, Alex Bregman, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Two and one. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Just a tick behind for a strike. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Tony Sipp is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Tony Sipp.
At the plate, Robinson Cano. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Robinson Cano.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in a reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Cano awaiting the 2-1 swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Ready with the 1-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Gaddis finds it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Now batting, Gary Cox. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. He's set. Now the pitch, and this is fouled back and out of play. First and second here with nobody out. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off into the seats behind first. One and one. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. First and second now, one man out. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Now in the box, number 3. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Mariners forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Astros 2. Here's Nori Aoki. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Yeah, but he has been so good. You're talking about getting into the 8th inning with 100 pitches. Not many guys do that.
Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. The hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Center fielder number 4, George.
Stepping up now, George Springer. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. Lee is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and the deficit remains 5-2. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Will Harris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Standing in, number 30, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 30.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 1-1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, shortstop, David Lee.
At the plate, David Lee. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Seattle, center fielder Nelson Cruz.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're still out in front, 5-2.
Your attention, please.
Lee comes on
Now
looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
15, Paul Lee.
Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Catcher Evan Gattis.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he takes strike 2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 15, Carlos Beltran.
Striding in, Carlos Beltran. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 30 is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
5-2 the final score tonight. Randy Johnson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Paul Lee earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.